Ready to let me fly this thing?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right, today's gonna be a fun day. We are heading over to Shock Monster to check out some new suspension that Tony's been developing, but my friends over here at Freedom Air offered to let us, or take us down in their new Epic. And we got Daryl over here. You're gonna let me jump in the left seat, huh?
Yep, it's turboprop Trent day, so we're gonna throw him in there and let him drink through a fire hose and see how it works out.
Yeah, and all the numbers he's telling me about this plane are like outside anything I've even been in. And what normally would be a 2.5 hour drive for me, or an hour and change in my plane, gonna be what?
18 minutes.
18 minutes.
You got a lot of avionics in here.
We do. They're all coming alive.
Wow.
Go ahead and hit enter here. I'll just cycle it. Then we want to put our flaps to take off, so just one click down here. Then just a little general cockpit flow. You got some breakers down here and they're all flush. You got some breakers underneath, they're all flush.
Yep.
Down here you have your fire extinguisher in the floorboard.
Strobe, taxi, landing.
Yep. And then I'll take you through the start sequence if you're ready.
I guess I'm ready.
All right, so checklist consulted. So we'll go to...
we closed back there?
We are closed and locked, we are. And the chalks are removed and you got the brakes.
Yep.
Okay. So we're on the left tank. Our fuel pressure is 0. You're just gonna go all the way across, starting with the left pump.
Okay, so left.
Yeah, let that come up and stabilize. Then right.
Right.
Then igniter.
I'm pushing this on.
Yep. Then start gen.
And just click.
Yep. And then one hand here.
Mm-hmm.
And what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit and release the starter. We're gonna watch and make sure it doesn't drop down too much on the battery. Watch and make sure the oil pressure is coming up. When engine gets to 12 or more, we're gonna come up and over. And now our batteries were good there. The oil pressure come up. There's 13, so up and over. Keep going. Let it drop in. Perfect. Light off within 10 seconds. 5-6. The starter release, and this go back to the batteries were about 25 or so. So there they are.
Yep.
Then you'll hear the hydraulic pump come on. Then at about 51, you're going to start feeling air blowing on your face. That's a non-essential bus in the environmentals. Then you have a good start. So ITTs are stable. So now we can take our extreme focus of our $1 million engine start and relax. And that's the hardest part of managing that.
That was not very hard.
It was not. Yeah, we're unable to pick up the ATIS, but we're VFR departure to the west, actual heading about 230. Yeah, so I'm letting it roll, and I'm not using brakes. I'm now going into beta. You hear that change?
Yeah.
And then I'm using bottom of the pedal just for nose wheel steering. It got slow, so I went a little less beta. I'm going to point you that way, and then I'll give it to you.
Cool.
Or actually, I give it to you right here. So, all right. So just try to use the pedals in beta. This is your speed control, and just turn. We didn't get our taxi clearance yet, so we're going to turn and stop.
Okay.
So turn a little more. We're going to go a little faster because we don't want to use a lot of beta, right?
Okay.
All right. Now come out of beta and back to the brakes.
Yeah.
And we're going to stop on this
3367 clear to the Phoenix Harbor Airport via Zephyr 9 departure. Pesky transition. Then is filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 119.2, squawk 1746.
So you stand on the brakes.
I'm standing on them.
And you put your finger here on the prop over speed test.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk you through it. So I literally mean stand on the brakes. So bring the throttle up to about 17. Just keep going. There's your RPM. Keep it going. Keep going. All the way to C17 there.
November 93 Echo, verify you have a
push and hold the button.
Back to idle. Information line for 2893 Echo.
All the way to idle.
November 2 Golf X-ray, Reno ground.
Reno Tower, Epic 2 Golf X-ray, holding short 17 left Charlie, ready for departure. A little bit of beta. Okay, now out of beta and back to brakes.
Epic 272 Golf X-ray, Reno Tower, traffic, mile and a half final, 737's landing the parallel runway, caution wake turbulence, wind calm, 17 left, cleared for takeoff.
Traffic aside on the parallel, caution wake, clear for takeoff, 17 left, Epic 2 Golf X-ray. No brakes at all. Let it roll, and then if it's going too fast,
Victor, whiskey, traffic, 1 mile final, landing, 17 right, 737,
Put what on? Igniter.
And then pitot stall.
Inside, cut 4, Victor.
And up checks you down.
Cut 4, Victor, whiskey, maintain visual separation, caution wake turbulence, wind calm, 17 left, cleared to land.
Beta, we're not going to stop. We're just going to get it so the yoke's control, the nose wheel straight, and just keep it rolling.
Okay.
Off the brakes completely at this point.
Okay.
Feet low.
Yep.
And then your knuckles are going to hit here. You got to feed that up.
Yeah.
Different way out, all the way up, smoothly and completely, and don't stop. More, all the way. Fight that right rudder. We're ready through 60. Left hand good on the yoke.
Yep.
Through 80. There's 90, pull until it comes off, and then up to 12.5 degrees, which is where the flight director is. Gear up. Pull the nose up. Jesus. There you go. All right, get the flaps up since we're now 120. pitch up to the pink there, the 12.5.
I'm not used to flying off the flight director.
And if you want to see what it does, pitch up to 20 degrees.
Turn right, fly down the west side of the valley, contact NorCal departure.
Fly right, turn right, fly down the west side of the valley, contact NorCal, Takeoff extract. Okay, right turn. So if you want to just see what it does, pull up to 20 degrees, nose high.
And I'm right turn?
Yeah. I'll tell you when to stop turn. Just raise the nose to 20 degrees there.
Oh my gosh.
XTW Whiskey traffic.
And if you think that's cool, try 25.
12 o'clock and 3 miles maneuvering. I'll indicate 7,600.
So push and hold the button.
West of the
what button? Push and hold the red button.
6 miles now. Altimeter.
Pitch up. Pitch up for 100 knots. You stop your turn.
Stop my turn?
Yeah. Pitch up for 100 knots just to see what it can do.
Is there a roll trim or anything? Aileron
There's
trim?
a roll trim where you really don't need any. There's yaw and elevator right here.
And I think I just need my yaw.
Yeah.
Am I doing that right? Pushing in and then left?
Yeah, you push in and left, in, up, in, down, up, right. You just in and then whichever direction, up, down, left, right.
Overshoot, sorry.
That's good. I'm gonna get rid of your flight director here just so you can have a basic screen.
They get windows clear?
Yeah, so go ahead and take that knob there on the left.
Yeah?
Yep, and one click to the right, that'll clear their windows.
How's it back there? You got to put the mic near your mouth so I can hear you, but
I think you could read my lips. It was awesome.
I could read your lips. I'm like hot. That takeoff, like I was like,
We'll get some air going.
Dude, it is a rocket ship.
Dude, that was insane. And when should I be starting descent?
So let's play around with for a little bit. So go ahead and just red button there.
Yeah, and then I got to trim reset?
No, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
Only if you push and hold that for a number of seconds do you have to do the trim
Gotcha.
reset. So it's really fast, right? So it's going to be easy to deflect, but just try to crank out a steep turn or even a 30-degree bank to the left.
All right.
And just try to come all the way back around. See what it feels like flying fast.
Wow.
And then it's got a pretty good roll rate if you just aggressively crank it all the way right. There you go. And now pitch to the moon.
Pitch to the moon?
Yeah. Wings level and pitch, 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 pitch. More. Keep pitching, keep pitching, keep pitching. Check out your BSI. Keep pulling. Pull. You got 100 knots to bleed off. Pull.
That's it, locking me out.
Okay, so you just hold the button and it won't do that. That's your electronic stability protection saying, hey, something's not on the normal profile.
Jesus.
But, once you get good at it, you can actually go from cruise and just pull up with, like a G.5.
Yeah.
And the Garmin VSI will go over 10,000 feet a minute.
It was almost there.
Yeah.
My gosh. So trim reset?
Yeah, you hit the trim reset there. And then we could, we don't want to go above 18 anyway.
I'm pretty sure that goes faster vertically than our planes go horizontal.
100%.
Okay, now go to idle.
Go to idle?
It won't hurt it. There's no shock cooling. There's no pistons. All the way to idle. All the way. Let them feel the reduction of thrust there, and then pitch the nose up. And you'll just have to keep an ahead elevator trim. So you can see it's not much of an event. You got plenty of time. We were only at 17. We have all the time in the world to come up with a plan. If you're at 34,000, you can read a book before you hit the ground.
No joke. What's the glide ratio?
It's like 29-1. It's pretty crazy.
Oh my gosh. We always had a joke with the Kit Foxes, like if your engine quits, you want to know where you're going to land, just throw your keys out.
Yeah, there you go. And what's really cool now is just bring the power all the way up. I want these guys to feel how it's like wheel driven. Almost there's a big surge.
Do we want to pull flaps out? Or gear up?
We will, yeah. Yeah, someone with your stick and rudder skills in 5 hours, you'd be good to go flying this. And the other thing about this airplane, which is totally opposite of your world and all the stuff you fly.
Yeah.
When you slip, a full slip in an Epic,
Yeah.
it doesn't care and it doesn't know. Because it's so aerodynamic in every direction, there's zero drag to be added.
It's funny that I keep wanting to push right rudder even though I'm trimming left.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to kind of stay over here so I can stay over the left pattern like you mentioned.
Yeah. Starting off in tailwheel and flying like the stuff you do helps you fly something like this. When a guy goes from a 172 to a Cirrus to this, they have really no rudder and feed skills and coordination skills. And it becomes pretty important when you have this amount of power.
Everything's amplified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pitch up a little bit now. Pitch up. Let's get the gear down. Crank it around, right to the numbers.
500.
Feels wrong.
Yeah, it feels wrong. So we're gonna go around, but it's okay. Continue to fly it. So we come up a little short here, right?
Yeah.
So just bring the power up. More power, more power, more power, more power, more power. There you go. Pitch up, pitch up. We're gonna go around. We're gonna leave it fully dirty. Matter of fact, just to show what the plane could do, go ahead now, pitch up more. Pitch up more.
The right rudder.
I know.
Dude, that felt like a cub right there for a second.
Get the flaps coming down, and then back off the power to like 40%. Flaps, flaps down.
Sorry.
I did say down, you did put them down. Wings level, wings level.
Yeah.
Throttle back as your pan altitude. What I'm showing you is in a dirty configuration.
Yeah.
That was gear down, flaps down, and it still climbed out. The reserve power this thing has is nuts.
It's crazy.
So back the power way off to 20 now. And just fly the pattern.
Gosh dang.
So no slower than 95 on final. You have full flaps and you have full gear. Push ice mode is good, igniters are good. So just fly a normal pattern.
Okay.
At 95 knots on final. No slower than 95. There you go. Now we're able to kind of get the nose down eventually. There you go. All right, idle power. Fly it down the runway. Fly it down to the runway. And then flare it out. Flare, flare, flare. Hold it, hold it, hold it right there. Just wait, just wait. If you do nothing, it's going to be awesome. There you go. You did a wheelie landing, so you got the shaker a little bit as warning. Directional control, up and over. Full directional control.
I got it.
Okay. All right, now a little less beta. And there you go. I didn't touch a thing, man.
Really?
Yeah.
84195.
And then as far as making this taxiway more beta or no?
Yeah, just full beta.
Lincoln traffic Epic 2 Golf X-ray clear runway 15.
Dude, that was awesome.
Right. Thanks, man. Glad you liked it. Go ahead and put the flaps at takeoff, just one notch up. Okay, and then turn off the pitot, landing taxi strobe. Turn off the whole second row except door seal. And I'm gonna do your trim reset for you since you're busy. Yeah, Jill will tell you I'm a straight shooter and I light people up all the time, but yeah, you were easily in the top 3 first-time Epic people I've had in here ever.
Dude, put that on my resume.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. Thank you.
Good, you're welcome. You did a great job.
Thank you, Joe, for letting me fly your plane.
Awesome.
That was unreal. I'm still like kind of shaking. You didn't really take any control then, huh?
I didn't touch it the whole time.
Dude, that was sweet. That thing, whole different ball game from everything we normally fly. So thank you again, Freedom Air. Anyone in the Reno area, you're close to being up and operational, just waiting on some little paperwork. But if you're ever up there and you need to get around in style, look them up. Hey guys, so I realized while editing this video that it kind of ends abruptly, so I wanted to give some context. Basically, stay tuned for my next video, because I was kind of going to merge these into one and it didn't make sense. So in the next video, we're going to do a little shop tour of Shock Monster that makes some of the best, or the best, suspension and landing gear for planes and bush planes specifically. And he's also got some cool new products coming out. A few of them are actually my products going onto my plane, or I should say parts specific for my plane. So make sure you stay tuned. It's gonna be a pretty cool one. And before I wrap this out, I do wanna take a second to give a shout out and thank you to my friends over at Squarespace for sponsoring yet another video. And for those of you that don't know, Squarespace, the ultimate way to build a website and run your business. They are harnessing the power of artificial intelligence to make designing websites so much easier with their new Design AI. You literally can design a website from scratch in minutes, 0 experience necessary, and it does truly craft it from the ground up using AI. Even helps you generate content that goes on your website, so you don't even have to type everything up anymore. And they have features for everything, so if you're someone that has a service that you provide, that you have clients that want to book and schedule with you, you can now do that through your website with Acuity Scheduling. They accept all different payments through Squarespace Payments. You literally can do anything with your website with Squarespace. So I truly hope that if you find yourself in a position that you're looking to build a new website or upgrade an old website, that you'll put Squarespace at the top of your list. And make sure if you go to purchase, use code Trent Palmer at checkout. That'll get you 10% off. So with that, thank you again, Squarespace, for sponsoring this one. Thank you guys for sticking around. You guys know the drill. Like this video if you do. Subscribe if you haven't. Come be my wingman. See you on the next one. Peace.